This video is how to carve your own foam block plate for printing. This could be for a watercolor print or for a foam block print. On the printing table there's a box that says foam print plates. Inside that box there's little pieces of foam. There's also pieces of paper cut the same size in case you want to make some of your prints on paper first, if you want to draw the picture out and then transfer it to the block. Okay? First thing I'm going to do is show how to do it with a picture. So I already drew this picture of this cat in a hat. Okay, you can get a little bit of masking tape would work just fine. You want like the tiniest little pieces. Okay, just a little piece. I'm even going to rip that in half. Maybe you could press it on your clothes a little bit so it's not super sticky. I tapped it on my skirt a couple times so it was kind of not super sticky tape. And I'm going to tape it at the top and the bottom. Alright, then I'm going to take a ballpoint pen, make sure the tip is out, and I'm going to press my drawing into it. And I'll know which lines I've already drawn into it by what I've already gone over. Take your time and go over each line once. You don't want to go fast at this step. This is a little bit time consuming. Okay, so I'm going to just finish my mouth. Okay, but you would have gone over everything, over the whole picture, making sure everything has a black ballpoint pen line, because then you know you went over it. Okay, then, once I finished my whole picture, okay, really carefully from the back, so you're not denting the front of it. You don't want to make any dents or bumps in this piece of foam. I'm going to peel the tape off. If you want to save your drawing, you can put it in your folder by peeling that tape over to the back of the drawing or peeling it off of your drawing. Okay, then wherever you draw, you'll see your picture is pretty much indented, just a little bit. This is not dented enough and it's not pushed enough into our print plate to actually print. It's not going to show up. So over wherever I see the lines, I'm going to carve those lines into it. Okay, so I'm going to draw over them again. Okay. And I like to go back and forth over the same line at least like 5 or 6 times. That way it's super nice and super dark. Okay, the darkness doesn't matter too much, but you want to make sure once you've drawn over it that it feels nice and bumpy. Okay, you want to press each line in really deep. Okay, if you don't, it's not going to print nice and clean when you print it. Alright, so I finished those 3 lines on the mouth. I even went over them more than I thought I should. Okay, you might even see a little bit appearing through on the back, and that's actually good. As long as it's not ripping, you know, that means you're pressing through pretty hard. So you can see that's carved in pretty deep. I'm going to show you an example of a print plate that worked really well. This is a larger one. It's not super small. But all those lines were carved in nice and deep. Okay, so when you're carving, carve it really deep.